Kia ora koutou katoa, no mai hara mai ki te ao Hākinakina, your sports show right here on your Tribal Pulse, Te Kore Mako o Taranaki, 94.8 FM and 98.4 FM. Well, she's a well-known figure within the netball community and continues to help her sport grow by growing and developing the rangatahi of today and grow them into the future leaders of tomorrow. She is also a veteran when it comes to local and domestic competition, winning numerous titles with her beloved Tyson's Netball Club, whilst also representing Taranaki proudly on many occasions. Warm welcome to Jane Parker Bishop. Kia ora.
Oh, kia ora. Kia ora.
How are we? We got there. We're in. Let's go.
We got there. We're in. I tell you, whānau, honestly, technology, when it works, it's amazing. When it doesn't, oh. Anyway, I'm the problem. So, aroha mai, we're here now doing it.
No, we're on. Awesome. Hey, awesome to have you on the show, Jane. Really looking forward to having our kōrero. But before we get started, ko wai koe, no he koe, just a bit about yourself, where you're from, where you're brought up.
Oh, ai, kia ora. So I'm Jane Parker Bishop. I am from Taranaki here. I live under the shadows of Koro Taranaki, have done for a long. So as far as who am I don't know. I just kind of rip around doing my numbers. I don't know. I just love to be around. I don't have much of a resume to kind of share with people.
Oh, you're humble, but hey, let's start from when you're a young girl. So what sports did you play as a youngster? Has it always been netball, or were there other sports that you played?
Yeah, for sure. It's just been, I've only ever played netball, but I think I mentioned to you previously, like I come from a generation where you didn't play multiple sports. You just kind of played one sport. Like when I was growing up, it was just rugby or just netball, and there weren't too many other codes around. League obviously was around. So when I was growing up, I actually only played netball and just was obsessed with it. So I'm not sure if that's just because that was the only sport that was available to me, or because I actually genuinely love it. I think it's because I actually genuinely love it, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. And all your history in the game speaks for itself. So how did you get into netball? What was it that got you into netball, and what is it about netball that you love?
Oh, look, netball is it's the vehicle, and I reckon we play netball when we're older for the same reason that we play when we're babies. And it's literally just like being with our mates. It's a good time. I think that's how it started. But for me, I was like, as far as the more serious netball goes, I think Josie Cleaver picked me up when I must have been 14 at Girls High. So picked me up for that Prem team when I was, third form, I think, which would be year 10 today. And just kind of started playing there. And Josie Cleaver, I think she got me kind of fired up about competitive netball. So I reckon that's where it starts with, actually, I just want to play with my mates. And then I think when you kind of get that key person who fires you up, then I reckon you're away. Well, that's what happened for me anyway.
14 years of age being pulled into Prem netball, that's often unheard of. So obviously being so young and being pulled up into that space, you would have played a bit of representative netball as well. So tell us a little bit about your representative journey here in Taranaki from a youngster through to adulthood.
Oh yeah, man. So I played rep netball just for Taranaki because I'm quite like I love being like representative in terms of just our province, like Taranaki. Like I love being from here. I love representing it well. So I've only ever played for Taranaki. And so I played all of the age group reps. So I think it went 13s, 15s, 17s, 19s then, and I've played opens. So I've just kind of played them all. And there's never been a season where I've gone, oh, I really don't want to play. Like since I was 14, I think I've loved it. So I've played all the rep netball all the way through all of the age groups. And to be fair, if I was fitter, I'd do it again this year.
Why not, eh? Why not? Now, I understand, we've got an awesome little local competition here, and I understand you've won many titles in the women's premiership kind of grade as a player, but tell us a little bit about the local competition and the various titles you've been fortunate enough to win over the years.
Yeah, I've had a real cool run, man, like a real blessed run. I must have been in, I reckon, the last 14, 15, maybe even 16 finals, like back-to-back, participated in them every year. And finals is an interesting time at my house because that time of the year, like all of my babies, they think it's like Christmas or Easter. Like they think it's an annual event where you get up and it's a bit buzzy and finals day and things like that. And it just cracks me up because they don't know, they haven't had a year of their life without that. And I just think that's really interesting. But yeah, no, I've played in heaps of them. I've been really, really blessed to be able to have that much experience in finals netball. And I think when you start having that much experience in finals netball, it grows you kind of as an adult. Do you know what I mean? Like it's that offers you a real stretch in terms of like perseverance and just kind of, I don't know, it's given me heaps of really beautiful life skills to be able to be in that space has just translated into lots of strength in other aspects of my life. So I've been really blessed and it's been an absolute blast as well, actually.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure there's been some amazing games along that journey. Now, speaking of amazing games, I'm sure you would have crossed paths and rubbed shoulders with some quality players and coaches over your time. And I know it's a little bit hard to kind of single out any individuals, but who are some kind of players and coaches that really kind of stand out for you in terms of your career in netball?
Yeah, look, I think because I've been playing so long, I think you're dead right. It is you meet so many people like up and down the country and here, and what happens is pretty much everyone you meet provides you some kind of a like they add value to your life. Like they give you a small experience or a big experience that has a massive impact. But every single person kind of feeds into my life experience. But I reckon the ones who have had a huge impact on me have been Auntie Wendy and Auntie Linda. So Wendy Healy and Linda Rawari. They've been beautiful. So they picked me up from Raukura. At a really interesting time of my life, actually. It was after I had one of my babies or something like that, and they were like, basically, Janie Parker, you're coming to play netball. And it's funny when you're a mama and you kind of just have a baby, because you're like, sometimes your confidence is a little bit low and you're so nervous about everything. So I think their impact was around that time in my life where they've pulled me back into a community and gone, no, let's find confidence in these things. And it boosts you up, I think, particularly if you've got a new baby. So they had a massive impact. Shay Tamati, obviously I've been with him for 10 years and we've got a really beautiful friendship now. And then there are players as well, the likes of Jessica Tuki, who was a silver fern, and she just brings this beautiful calmness to things and this little bit of it's all right. And she's always someone that will kind of help. And then on the other end of that spectrum, there's the likes of Amber Ormond, who's like, there is fire in her belly and I am here for it. Like, I love it, man. She racks you up and she's just she just goes hard 100% all the time. And it's actually quite inspirational. I love it. So yeah, heaps and heaps of key people. Jill Montgomery's another one. Honestly, I could go on for ages. Jill Monty, she coached me, but also played for ages. Nikki Niwa, she had a massive impact in my netball as well. She was just phenomenal. And again, it's for me, or for most people, I reckon, it's beautiful ahua, right? So that's what we come for. So their impacts have been made in those spaces for me. Sorry, I could blabber on about a number of people forever.
Oh no, that's awesome. Some pretty some awesome names you mentioned there, some pretty special wahine. That's for sure. Now, you finished, obviously you might probably still be playing, but I know you're venturing into the coaching space, the coaching rank. So what is it that kind of really really kind of interests you about coaching, and what do you love about coaching?
Oh, do you know what? I reckon the thing with coaching is, and so coaching, I've quietly been coaching for a while. Like I think what happened was my personality naturally transitioned into coaching as I was playing. And because often I was, 20 years older than everyone, which is ka pai. But this really beautiful thing started happening where I was coaching on court. And what that meant was you kind of get this coach's extension, like this arm onto the court when you're playing, because you can play it out live and kind of go, this is what I mean, babe. Or you can go, yep, you need to cut now. So this kind of live coaching kind of turned into a thing for me. And what I like about it is just growth, actually. So the thing with the people who play in the community that's there, it's a little bit like having kids, right? So you have your babies and they can't do stuff, and then you teach them to do stuff, and then you're so proud of them and you love it so much, and it fills your little heart and it makes you so happy. I think that's what became the component of, or that formed that kind of basis of, actually, I really love coaching, but the part of coaching that I love is seeing that growth and seeing people pick up kind of those skills that kind of transfer over to your life skills. And it is around, like I said, kind of that perseverance, that discipline, teaching humility and being part of a team. Your ability to be able to teach that and then see someone apply that to their life in and out of netball just really fills my bucket, makes me happy. So that's what keeps me there, I think.
Oh, you're not wrong. It's such an awesome space to be in, the coaching space, especially with our rangatahi. And speaking of our rangatahi, I understand you guys had some awesome success recently with the Junior Indoor Netball Nationals. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, so indoor netball is like a bit of a passion project for me. So, it's not a passion project. I really love indoor netball, and lots of people who play outdoor netball don't like indoor netball because the rules are a little bit different, but I love it and I've played it forever. Won my own national title in ladies, which has been awesome. And then obviously as we've gotten older and we've had our own kids, a beautiful woman actually called Jamie Te Paukonui decided that she would start giving opportunity to young kids to be able to go along to indoor nationals. So she's been taking away kids for years and years, but she did ask for a year off. So I looked after our babies this year and took them along. It must have been 45 or 50 of them. And our under 13s actually, who were coached by Pamela Hāpita and a beautiful young coach called Stacey Hākinakina, they took away our little under 13s babies who won a gold in the 6-a-side and a gold in the 7-a-side. And I think the significance of that is we need to understand that there are the likes of Manukau, Waitakere, who are just monsters, mate. Like those kids, under 13s, some of the boys in the under 15s look like they had to apply for annual leave and leave their 2 kids at home to come along, bro. Like, they're like 6 foot tall with beards and stuff. So, yeah, we took along 4 teams, and all did really well. Our under 15 girls got a silver. And then our 15s mixed, they placed 3rd in 7-a-side, 4th in 6-a-side. However, they did a really, really beautiful job in that defence end. They had the least amount of goals scored against them for the entire tournament. So didn't win it, but had the least amount of goals scored against them. So just some really beautiful wins. And like I said, it's quality netball from centres that have got bigger kind of talent pools to draw from, and then little old Taranaki rocks up. We're getting golds, we're getting silvers, and I love it. And it just provides those kids an opportunity to connect with people up and down the country. Like they really do become really like lifelong friends.
Oh, that's awesome! What an awesome journey for those young netballers there, and indoor netballers that is. Now, what's next for you in your coaching journey? I understand you might be coaching Tyson's and being involved with Aotearoa. Right?
Yep. So forgive if there's background noise. Forgive me. It's just my babies getting themselves organised. But as far as my coaching goes, yep, I'll take Tyson's Prem 1. So our Ngā Toa team, I will take them again this year. Fabulous bunch of women. So that's that team that we've kind of been in the finals with for the last decade. With some new additions, actually, I'm very excited with some younger girls. What else is happening? Māori netball is coming up. So Aotea, I will probably lend a hand there. I am looking at men's netball at the moment and mixed netball. So Netball Taranaki are taking Morena, are taking a men's under 18s team for Taranaki. So I'm hoping that I can get my hands on that team. I'd love to take the boys. Tyson's will take a men's under 20s. So I'll have a hand in that. And then that's about it. I think that's about it for me.
That's about it, eh? Well, that's a bit all right. you got your hands full, but that's awesome. It's so good to see the passion and the input that you give to the sport. So Jane, thanks heaps for all that you've done and all that you continue to do in the netball space, in particular with our rangatahi. We appreciate your mahi and your time that you've taken to kōrero with us on the show, and we wish you all the very best with your coaching endeavours, and I'm sure you'll do well in whatever you put your mind to. So, kei te mihi e te tuahine.
Oh, beautiful. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Have a fabulous day.
You too. Ka kite.
See ya.